All right, here we go. Hey everybody, welcome back in. I, of course, am the Adam from the title Adam Failed, and I did fail a big race last June, the Spartan Beast, but I'm gonna succeed this year around. And part of getting there is making sure that I'm doing important things on the way to that objective. So I wanted to give you a quick status update on a couple of the things going on in my life. If you've been following along, you're pretty familiar with the elbow difficulties I've been having and my sort of journey back. Had some really cool milestones in the healing process. So just yesterday, I had my very last physical therapy appointment, assuming nothing goes wrong. Knock on a laminate that appears to be wood. And kind of mixed feelings about that. Like, it's always nice to have a professional tell you, like, you're good, see you, man. But it's also a little bit shaky thinking, like, I'm all responsible for me now. And I'm really doubling down on that feeling because not only am I released from physical therapy, but tomorrow I have my sort of closing appointment with the orthopedic surgeon that actually did the surgery. So assuming that nothing else has gone wrong, he'll also tell me, all right, you don't need any more appointments. You're on your own, buckaroo. Which is both great and just a little bit scary. To be responsible for yourself and not have any like professionals watching over your process anymore. I'm sure I'll be fine. I think I know what to do and what not to do. I know how to listen to my body, but it's a little scary being in charge of the thing that is hurt. As that continues healing, I also wanted to update everybody on the hiking status. So as some of you know, in about 3 weeks, I'm gonna begin my section hike of the Appalachian Trail, starting at the southern end, near in Amicalola Falls, near Springer Mountain, where the official seal is that begins the 2,200 miles of the Appalachian Trail. I'm not doing it all at once, I'm doing it in pieces, but thankfully I just had a buddy sign up. By sign up, I mean send me a text and tell me, yes, I'm with you, we're gonna go do this journey together. So that feels awesome. In the coming weeks, when I have footage of that adventure, I'm sure you'll meet Ranger Joe. So Ranger Joe and I are getting ready to head out on the trail. And I think I can put right here the route that we plan on taking. This is what we plan on doing during 7 days of hiking. We'll begin at Amicalola Falls State Park, which is about 8.5 miles behind the official start. So after that 8.5 miles, most of which is straight up, because you just begin with something like 600 steps. So after that 8 miles up, we'll pass the official seal that begins the journey on the Appalachian Trail, and then not long after that, we'll have our first campsite for the night. Now, thankfully, I've found some really cool maps that have some really useful information. I'm sure there's other things out there, and if you have anything that you've used to hike the trail, send me recommendations. I've heard of a bunch of cool apps and a bunch of cool websites. I'm just gonna try using a piece of paper map this time around, but we'll see what happens in future adventures. So pretty much every website I have found, or pretty much every campsite I have found, there is at least unreliable water, and at best, reliable water. And then I've also got 3 or 4 locations from campsite to campsite where you can fill water back up. So I will be taking my small water filter with me. I'll actually walk you through all the stuff I'm taking with me later, but I'm taking a filter that's going to allow me to get access to water wherever I can find it, and it's going to become safe drinking water. May not taste great, but it's going to be safe drinking water. So as long as I've got that water, and I pack something like a reasonable amount of food, I'm not terribly worried about what's going on out there. We can bear hang our packs, or our food bags, so I don't have to worry about bears while we're out there. So it really just is, can our bodies do it? And with this particular map that we've set out, it's only averaging about 11 miles a day, which is not negligible, but also not grueling. So I'm trying to kind of ease us into it. Maybe we'll do more in the future, but I think this is going to be a lot of fun to start. The next couple episodes, I'll really dig into what I'm doing to prep for that. But in terms of physical prep, as I mentioned last time, I've converted all of my runs into hikes. I'm simply putting on a pack that's packed to roughly the same weight. I don't have all the right things in it right now. There's just kind of some dumbbells putting in weight. But walking around the neighborhood, just finding steep hills and tracking around 1 to 3 miles pretty much every day. And it's doing a lot. I'm starting to feel better in terms of my cardiovascular health. My lungs feel great. I can feel the workout in my thighs and glutes without them getting like really sore. So I'm feeling in good condition, and I'm really looking forward to this adventure. And I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you. It should be a lot of fun. So a couple more sessions of what we're doing to get ready, and then we dive straight into the trail. I appreciate you coming with me, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more content.